Dragon Lee, you've been off to a great start so far here in NXT, but I have to ask, what did you think of Noam Dar's NXT debut last week?
He made a point to watch my match, so I did the same. He has an excellent reputation, and we saw only un poco what he can do. But what really interests me is what he carries. The Heritage Cup. I understand heritage, tradition, and honor, but Mackenzie, I will make a point of ensuring our paths cross again very soon. Muchas gracias.
De nada.
Dear Axiom, I do not lurk in the shadows to intimidate. My riddles are questions to educate. I have crawled under your mask into your mind, polluted your thoughts, and made you blind. Pay attention, please.
Next week, everyone will learn for sure which one of us believes in himself more. Sincerely, Scripps.